Hey everyone! Today we're going to make these beautiful ornaments using only the Cricut Design Space and the Cricut machine. I'm going to show you how to use the already created images in Cricut Design Space and kind of change them and tweak them to make your own unique designs. So without further ado, let's get into the video. We're going to get into Cricut Design Space and go to Images. And then we're going to go to the search bar and type in the word doily. And then we're going to kind of scroll through here and try to find a couple different designs that really draw your attention. So here I am picking a couple different designs, and we're going to add those to the canvas in Cricut Design Space. I'm going to go ahead and separate them out here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and work with this first one. And I'm going to hollow out the center of this design by adding a circle to the center because I want to add another element inside of that already created design. So we're going to highlight it, we're going to slice it, we're going to pull these two circles out, highlight them and delete them, and then I'm going to see if there's something else that I can fit into the center of this to make it look unique. I think I'm going to duplicate the one that I've already created, make it a little bit smaller, and try to put it in the center of this design. And as soon as I get it in the position I want, I'm going to go ahead and make it a little bit smaller, move it around a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and weld. So here I am moving it around. I'll make it a little bit smaller. I'm going to go ahead and highlight and weld. Okay, I think I'm a little bit happier with the way that that looks. So I think I may keep it like that. I'm going to ungroup this second ornament or doily, and I'm just going to take a portion of it and add it to my first design. So again, I'm going to put it in the middle, and you want to maybe change the color so you can see what you're doing. It sometimes helps. And we want it to be touching the round part so that when we weld it together, it'll all come out as one piece. So that's a very important part of this, is making sure that every piece touches so that your ornament comes out all as one piece. So it's just, again, it's kind of just trial and error, just playing with it, make sure it touches. Increase the size if that helps so you can see it a little bit better, see how close it is to the edges. And that's looking pretty good. We're going to move it around just a tad more and center it. And then I'm going to go ahead and highlight it all, and we're going to weld it together. And that's looking pretty good. I think that's going to be pretty good for right now. I'm not sure I'm going to use the rest of this other doily that I have set off to the side because I'm kind of happy with the way that I have put this together. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight that and delete it. And we're just going to work with what we have right now. I'm going to highlight that, and I'm going to change the size. I feel like 3.5 inches by approximately 3.5 inches or 4 is a pretty decent size for this type of ornament. You can make it bigger or smaller if you choose to, but this is the size that I like to use. I'm going to add another circle to the center of this doily because I'm going to cut out a separate circle, but I want it to be close in size to the center of the ornament, and you'll see why in just a few minutes. So anyways, I'm going to take this circle and size it to fit just in the center, and that's looking pretty good to me. I'm going to go ahead and arrange it and bring it to the front so I can see it a little bit better against the corners, and we're going to zoom in so we can see exactly where it's sitting. And like I said, I want it dead in the center, and we will add the circle as part of the decoration on the ornament. So I want to get it aligned, so I'm going to go ahead and align it horizontally and vertically. So if you go up to your align tool and click align horizontally and then click align vertically, it should center that for you, and this is looking pretty good. So now I'm going to pull it out and I am going to go ahead and make a couple circles also to add to the ornament. And now here we are, we've printed out our ornament on the Cricut Maker and some really fancy red paper, glitter paper. And I would suggest using the glitter cardstock setting, and if you're using this same kind of paper that I'm using, and I'll have that information in the notes below, you're going to want to set it at a really high setting of about 337 for glitter instead of the typical, I think it's what, 260 or something like that. So here we have the ornament, and this is going to make it real easy for you to weed out all the center pieces that you don't want on the ornament. So what I would do is flip it over as you see and grab whatever tool it is that you use. I like to use the blade because it just pushes things right out. And then you're going to go through and you're going to pop out and weed until you've got all the pieces out that you want. So I'm going to fast forward through this video for this section until we get it to the state that we want, and we'll come back. Okay, I've gone ahead and cut out two pieces for our ornament, and we've also cut out the circle. We're going to go ahead and attach the circle to the middle of the back of the one ornament. And I like to use glue stick for this. It's a little bit easier to work with. I just kind of dab it on in certain places, and then I'm going to go ahead and attach the circle right in the center, just like so. And then we're going to go ahead and grab the other ornament. We're going to overlap the two ornaments as you see in the video, so they're kind of staggered from one another, just like that. And we'll glue them together so they will stay attached. So I'll put some more glue on the inside circle of one of the ornaments. Just kind of dab it on with glue stick as you see in the video, and then we'll just go ahead and attach it, as I said earlier, staggered to the other ornament, just like so. So now we're going to add some decorations to the ornament. I have these pink rhinestones that I'm going to use to kind of elevate some pieces, and the piece that you see right now is what was left over when we did the weeding from the ornament. So I'm going to go ahead and take that center piece and just kind of pop it right on there and kind of just attach it the way I want to, where I think it looks nice. And there you have that. And then I also have some bead caps, come in different sizes. I think these were like $3.47 at Walmart, and they came in 3 different size packs. So we're going to grab some bead cap, and I'm going to go ahead and use my hot glue gun for this. I'm going to put some hot glue inside the bead cap, and I'm going to put the bead cap on top of the elevated portion in the center of the ornament. So I'm going to go ahead and attach the hot glue and set it in there just like so. So hang on a second, I'm gonna turn around and grab my glue gun and put the glue in there. Okay, so I've gone ahead and done that. Now I'm gonna attach the bead cap. Give it a couple seconds to dry, and there you have it. Pull some of that spider glue from the glue gun away. And then I've also got rhinestones that I purchased at Walmart. I think they were a couple dollars. And we're going to go ahead and attach rhinestones to this ornament, as well as doing the same thing with the 3D look on the opposite side, on the white side. And this is what the final product will look like. I've attached rhinestones to both sides and attached the 3D portion, and that's the final product. There it is, all done. Hope you guys like this tutorial, and give me a thumbs up if you do, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day, and thank you so much for watching.